man was here first, then where do man go when he died? Before religion came on the set, there was no such thing as heaven and hell. So if man was here first, that right there is most likely, when you ask that question, you'll find that nobody can never answer that question. So where does man go? If man was here first before religion, where did we go when we die or when we pass on? And another thing I want you to touch on is that there's really no such thing as death. No. We've been made to fear it, but I remember Bobby Hemmett saying about 20 years ago, that's when life really begins. You see what I'm saying? Talk more about that.
All right, so no religion, man first. First, to be more specific, your mind is God. So when you get the first law of Tahuti, the mind is all, the universe is mental. When you do the wisdom on that particular piece of knowledge, you have to say to yourself, well, if the universe is mental, that means everything in the universe is from my mind. And if the mind is all, and we call God all, then my mind must be God. So I teach in a more practical way, if you master your mind, you master the universe. And to master your mind, you really have to know how it ticks. So in one of the negative way it ticks, if it cannot have answers, it needs to look for something to define itself. That's how the ego works. The ego has only one goal. It is your humanity. It needs to survive. It will tell yourself anything and everything. So when you don't have the answers, or the answers are sleeping, or you're not at a mature point to start knowing how to look for them within, you start defining things outside of you as God. So the sky is God, this is God, that's God. When they're actually aspects of all of this is aspects of your mind. So someone say, I may worship a tree or a cloud. They're actually aspects of your mind. You created all of this. Your mind is all. Your mind is the mind of God. So without the proper nutrition and the proper guidance and the proper training, we tend to take things outside of us and say, well, that's God, whatever emotionally resonates with us. So once you get past the emotion and philosophies, and you take that journey within, what you will start to find is self-realization. This thing is about know thyself. Yourself is your mind. So the second part, there's no death. Right. There's no death. Well, we know from third grade, energy never dies. You know what I'm saying? And there's deep meditations, there's deep rituals. Me and Bobby done did everything under the sun, even before I opened my mouth 10 years ago, about touching on at the footsteps is as far as you can go with death. I've seen worlds, crystal cities. I could go through a laundry list and have over the years of the things I experienced through spiritual work before I decided to even open my mouth. We were talking first, I stopped, and I went into heavy training with Bobby, and we went in on everything. So for my first-hand experience, I died in my sleep, came back. I've told this story plenty of times. I've seen what it is. I've talked to anything. I could talk to anything at